Exotic Ties is the first expansion for the solo-only bag building game Conservas. Go check out my full playthrough of the base game. It's a fun, simple game in a small box that I highly recommend. Now, there was a little bit of a mix-up with this one. I was supposed to have this demo copy a few weeks ago. No big deal, the GameFound campaign is still running until the end of the month, so there's still plenty of time to check it out. I'll include a link in the description below. The crowdfunding campaign includes both this expansion and a brand new game, Pasteles, which I made a video for, so please go check that out after watching this one. As you can see, I have everything set up for a game of Conservas, using everything from the expansion. Don't worry, you don't have to use everything, you can pick and choose between the different modules. Exotic Tides takes place in the second year of your Conservas business. There's a new market board with 12 months of new missions. These missions are more complex and more challenging than the base game missions. They introduce some new types of fish to catch. So for example, in January, we've added eels and tuna into the sea bag in addition to sardines. This market here is unique because we can fulfill these market spots in any order. But by the end of 7 rounds, we must have a continuous group connecting this symbol to that symbol and down here to that symbol. Also, as you can see, there's a bunch of water tokens blocking the spots. At the end of each round, I can clear off 3 of these waters as long as they have at least 1 market space fulfilled adjacent to them. Yeah, so we have to worry about all of that in addition to having 45 money and at least 3 of each type of fish in the sea bag by the end of the game in order to win. The expansion also comes with a few new boat cards and upgrade cards. In fact, a couple of them came out. We have this one here, this Savory Sail. And if you look at the top, you can see it has a little special ability. It says, if you fill a market space using tokens only from this boat, gain 1 money for that market space. That's pretty cool. I like that. The real game changer in this expansion is this location book. It contains 12 different locations, which you can use with any market that adds unique challenges to the game. You can even use this location book with the year 1 base game markets. For example, this first one, Barracuda Bay, it adds 5 predator tokens into the sea bag. Predators keep fish from spawning in the deep sea, and they cost money if you catch them. But in addition, at Barracuda Bay, predators will also eat 1 other fish token in the same deep sea location. They are a nightmare. And if all that wasn't hard enough, you can play with the following extra challenges. First, you can pay for the boat that you selected at setup. So normally you wouldn't have to pay for this, but if you want the extra challenge, the one I got cost 7, so I would be down to 3 money. Second, you can play with a new rule where you must take at least 1 fish token into your boat if you can. That definitely gives you less flexibility when you're fishing. And lastly, you can play where you place all tokens onto the market when fulfilling a market space. Normally you would just place the 1 and then you would give any others back to the supply. So yeah, if you felt like the base game was too easy, this expansion addresses those concerns in multiple different ways. We've got everything turned on right now, so this might be near impossible. Let's jump into the sea phase and at least play a few rounds, see how it feels. So I've got everything here in the sea bag that I was told to put in at setup. And of course, we're going to draw 5 tokens at random. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, no predators, so that's nice. My boat can hold 3, so if we were to bring it over here, I could fish all 3 of these. If I play this to my boat, I'm going to have to take at least 1 of these fish tokens. I think I'll take the eel. Now we have to be very careful. There's only 4 of them in the bag at the start of the game. I'm going to leave these 2 sardines to spawn. And so we'll take these other 2 as water. There's no predator here, so that's good. So now we need to draw 5 for the open water. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and we got a predator. The presence of a predator here means that these two tuna will not spawn. But in addition, because of Barracuda Bay, this is actually going to eat one of these fish. I don't want it to eat the eel because I'm already fishing one of them. So we'll have it eat a tuna. This token gets removed from the game. It doesn't get added back to the supply. And keep in mind, if there were two predators here, they would spawn. Now, technically, that doesn't happen until the spawning phase, so we'll get to that. But this goes onto the open water. We can now go to the land phase. I can take my eel, and I can play it to one of these places. Now, I am low on cash. That spot would give me 3. There's a couple other spots that will give me 3. I kind of like that one because then I'm next to 2 waters that I can take out. We now have 6 money. I'm obviously not going to get an upgrade, but I will buy this ship here. That'll cost 3. Now at the end of the day, we just will add one more boat. The water can go back into the bag. I didn't get an upgrade, so if I wanted to, I could clear them. I think I will. This is when I would remove the tuna. And now these, though, will get to spawn. And we can put these back into the bag now. Here I can remove up to 3 of these waters as long as they have a market spot fulfilled adjacent to them. So there we go. 1, 2. Those just go back into the supply. So now I have a path I can come through here down to there to get to there. And then if we want, we can just come right down here and go that way. So yeah, there we go. That's the end of the first round. We can get right back to it. Oh my god. Wow. Look at these predators. Whoa. Okay. So here's the thing with these predators. If you can put them on a boat and you can even catch them. It doesn't do much to catch them. You can't sell them. They're going to go right back into the bag. It keeps them from, spawning, so that would be one reason why you may want to catch them. But the problem is, you have to pay for them if you catch them. So if you catch one of them, it's a 1 coin penalty. If you catch 2, it's a 4 money penalty. 3 is 9, 4 is 16, and 5 is 25. So I only have $3. Like, I couldn't catch these even if I wanted to. I could catch one of them. And then put I couldn't even do that. And then these would be here. So we're just going to have to accept the fact that these are they're going to spawn 3 more. But what can we do? We're just going to have to live with extra predators, which is probably not a good thing. Because at least now they won't eat. Okay, see? Look at this. This works great. Let's go over here. We'll catch 2 of the we'll catch 1 of the sardines. We'll let the other 2 spawn. Ugh, that's not going to give me very much money, is it? Problem is, with all of these predators, I don't know if we're going to be able to get much spawning going. And then for this one... Ooh. I don't want to take the eel, that's the problem, but it's not going to be spawning. But if I take the eel now, then we're in real dangerous territory, because there's only 2 left in the bag. Yikes. Although if I go 1 and 1 like that, well, we could take the risk and then just have these two spawn. Okay, we're taking a big risk here, but we'll do that. That's going to get me 1 + 1 because I fulfilled all from this card. I can then go this and this. That's 4. Remember, we can fulfill these in any order that we want. Actually, I'm going to do it here so I can get rid of the water. I forgot about the water. And then I'll do the eel right here. And that's going to be 3. So now we have a little bit of money. Do I want to buy a boat? Yeah, let's go ahead and buy this one with 0 upkeep. Because I have this with 2 upkeep. I don't want to have too much upkeep. I'm not going to discard those. And we have some unfortunate spawning happening here. 1 here. 1 here. Yeah, 3 are going to spawn. So that is a problem. I mean, how can you how can you draw 4 of them at the same time? There's only 5 in the bag. That is ridiculous. Let me mix these up much better. Okay, round 3. Oop, need to pay my 2 upkeep. Can't forget that. Ugh. So I could put these over here and take these 2 like that, but then that would spawn 1. I think what I'd rather do is go like this. I could take these 2 and 1 of those. That will cost me 1, but then we're not spawning another one. So maybe that's the best thing. I have a feeling we're going to have to do quite a lot of that to neutralize these predators. Another predator. We could do the same thing here. Oh no, we could do it here. Because I don't want to overfish the sardines. God. Oh my goodness, these predators are out of control. Do I just put this in the open water? It would eat this. I don't want it to eat the eel. Yep, this is going to go into the open water. And then maybe I can get a clean haul on this ship here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost every token in the bag. Ah, still have 1. So, gosh, the problem is that's not going to spawn because of the presence of predators. This is ridiculous, man. If I put him up there and that up there. Whew. All right, that's what we're doing. I don't love it. I definitely want to get this Rehabilitation Efforts upgrade card because it allows you to take up to 3 fish from the deep sea area, discard them, and replace them with fish tokens from the general supply. The rules state that the predator tokens should be treated just like fish tokens. So that's telling me that I can use this to replace 3 of the predator tokens with 3 fish tokens, which would be amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Boom, boom, with these 2 to get that. These just go back into the supply. And we can do that right now. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to add 2 eels. Maybe I should just add 3 eels. No, actually, if I put a tuna in here, then we can also get a tuna spawn. Okay. And this was just a one-time effect. I now have these 2 sardines. We'll put them right there. We're going to get an extra buck. That's going to be 4. I don't think I want to buy a ship. We're going to replace that. I'm going to wipe these ships, actually. I've got to pay 1, 1, 1, so I've got to pay 3 for those predators. And now, no spawning. We're getting 1 tuna. We have 4 eels here, so we're actually going to spawn 3. Because it's the number minus 1. So we now have tons of eels. That's good, because they sell for a lot. Go to round 4. I only have $5, and I started with 10. So this is not going very well. We got to start making a push out here. Let's see if we can't get a bunch of eels and sell those. That could definitely help our income. Yep. And boom. I mean, that's pretty nice. I forgot to pay my upkeep. You know that thing I said about having $5? That was a lie. Only have 3. Ooh, yes. This is what we wanted. Let's go 2 of those. And let's hold back on this sardine, maybe? I'm a little worried about our sardine population, so let's hold back on that. Oh, and I also forgot. Here, I could remove these 2. That last round. All right. Bad news there. 2 of these would cost 4 to take, but I could take 1... and 1, but then this would die. And how good is my tuna? Probably not great. If I do this, 1 will spawn, but maybe that's not horrible. Maybe I just go ahead and do that. Yeah, why not? We got to start making some money here at some point. So... open waters. All right, one will die. Ah, that is a shame. I probably should have done that in the reverse order, because now these won't spawn at all. I mean, these aren't going to spawn either. We have nothing spawning, so we're just taking this round. Not good. I'm going to go 2 there. That's 4. 2 there. That's 7 plus 1. So right now that's 12 total. There and there. That's 5 more. That's going to be 17 altogether. Plus I'll go ahead and I'll spend my 2 for my upkeep. So that's going to be 15. Not too bad. I'm not going to buy a boat, And I'm not going to get an upgrade, obviously. And I'm going to clear both of those, I think. Yeah. Not going to have any spawning except for 2 from our predators. And this predator is going to eat an eel, I guess. I don't know how many eels I have in there. Although I don't know how much tuna I have in there either. I'll do an eel. Round 5. Oh, and yeah. That water can come off. And that water. And that water. Okay, there we go. So now we just need to, like, you know, do 3 to come down here, and then just that one and that one. So we have 5 spaces, basically, that we need in order to, you know, complete the connection between the 3 icons. I'm not too worried about that. I'm mostly worried about not having enough money and fish left in the sea at the end of this. I'm definitely going to need another boat, I think. I probably should have bought one that round, but I was a little... Jeez. I think we have a way out of this, and it's going to be with another expansion card, this upgrade. Crew training. Remove all tokens from 1 boat card from the game and get 8 money. So that means we can place 3 of these on one of these boats. Like that, and then we can get rid of all of them. Well, okay. Our tuna is struggling, but I have to take at least 1 unless I put this in the open water. Because this tuna is going to get eaten also. I don't know how much tuna we have. Yeah, that could be a problem. Gah. I think I'm putting this in the open water. And I'll take that on board so that we can get some spawning, I guess. No, I need that. I'm worried about those. We're just not going to get any spawning. 3. Okay. This is brutal. So yeah, I think we'll use this to get this. Remove all tokens from 1 boat card from the game. 1 boat card. So this whole card, not just on the boat. That's how I'm reading that anyway. So these are gone from the game. Gain 8 money. That's incredible. Incredible card. I'm then going to use this one. There. So that's $2. Which I'm just going to pay my upkeep, since I'll probably forget if I don't do it right now. Gosh, and that's it. I got to pay 1 for that guy. He's eat one of these. And then there is 1 spawning. But that can't spawn with that because of the predator, so that's it. Ooh. Actually, I'm afraid to get another boat. That's why I don't want to get another boat, because I'm just running out of tokens. Got 2 more rounds. I need to figure out how to get some spawning happening. Gosh, these predators are relentless. And if I put them in the open ocean, they're going to eat another one of my guys here. I mean, if we just do this, maybe I can get a card that will help me. I can take that one on board. Oh yeah, I have overfished. This is all I have left. That's everything in the bag. Yeah, there's no way to come back from this. Yeah, so anyway. That would be 1. This, I can't afford any of these cards. That's 3 minus 2. Oh, but plus 1. I just have this 1 eel left in the bag. And this is spawning. And I have to pay 2 for that. So there's no way to recover all the fish that I've lost. That was a disaster, but oh my goodness. There you go. If you're looking to add some challenge and some extra variety, I mean, having 12 of these that you can play with 24 different missions, this might be exactly what you're looking for. But there you go. That is going to do it for me. I'd like to thank all the financial supporters of Totally Tabled, including the Totally Radical Hextra, John Kohler, Scott Myers, Kevin Qualls, and Jay Satterwhite, as well as the Totally Bodacious Poppy. If you're interested in becoming a member, you can join on YouTube or my Patreon at www.patreon.com/totallytabled. You'll gain access to my new exclusive podcast, Table Talk, as well as unboxing videos and whatever extra stuff I come up with. As always, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.